Hey folks, what's up? Today we're going to talk about the 4 hurdles that people have when they're switching to a red dot pistol, and we're going to discuss the first one in great detail here. And I'm going to give you a couple things to work on, a couple dry fire exercises to work on, and a couple things to think about so that we can overcome these hurdles pretty quickly. The first one is going to all be able to be completely overcome with dry practice. I am constantly stressing dry practice. I'm constantly stressing dry practice. Why? Because there is so-called instructors on this planet, I know, it's crazy, in 2019, that still don't stress dry practice. Alright, so first of all, if you haven't seen my video on the red dot learning curve isn't real, please check that out. I believe that the mindset of how you think about that red dot, it will get you over these hurdles much faster. And understand that dot is simply telling you a story. The same story that your iron sights are telling you. But the only thing is this red dot, it doesn't have a filter. It doesn't have feelings. It doesn't care. It has no sympathy, no empathy, nothing. The red dot is like the first day of jiu-jitsu. When you go and you roll and you think, oh yeah, I've been boxing, been kickboxing and wrestling, and I know how to wrestle, so I should be fine, and blah, 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 and all this, and you tell yourself a million stories about why you're going to be okay, and then you roll with a purple belt, and you're just like, what is going on right now? I don't know what's going on, but I can't stop it. Okay, so I either go home and pretend that it didn't happen and say, that jiu-jitsu shit is bullshit. You know, I'll starch that guy coming in. I ain't worried about him in real life. Or that red dot, that's bullshit. Instead of doing that, maybe go home and say, I think there might be something to that, and I think I need to figure it out. So let's get into it. Let's figure it out. All right. So there's 4 hurdles, common hurdles. These are the most common that I've seen. The first 2 are absolutely the 2 big ones, or the first 3, let's say. And then the 4th one is one that I see just often enough to put it on this list. But let's talk about them. 1, first and foremost, pretty easy one, finding the dot off the draw. The second one is going to be tracking and managing the dot in recoil and in movement. So number 3 is going to be truly target focusing, not looking at the dot itself. So the 4th one is when you get a little bit better and you're starting to use the dot and your game's evolving into a dot shooter, there's trusting the dot. And that is simply you've been using iron sights, equal height, equal light. You know the shot's going to go where you want it to go. You've been lining them things up. They're attached to the gun. They don't move independent of the gun. You know that your shots are going to go where you want them to go. But that red dot is a new kind of thing. And I had a little bit of trouble with this, actually trusting that, yes, I can break my trigger. Yes, I can break the trigger. So this video is going to be a little bit of a dry practice plan and just some things to think about to get you tuned in. And let's get over that first hurdle. Probably the most people have the first 2. So off the draw, how well can you present that gun, build your top triangle, build your grip, and stop where that red dot is perfectly in the center of that glass? How well can you do that? What screws people up with this one is that they think that they can throw up iron sighted guns and their top triangle is perfect and their repeatable grip is perfect. But it's just not. We just have to understand our presentation to target our top triangle index point, which is just this index point right here, where I like to be. The red dot is simply telling us that top triangle position, that index point, is just not as good as you thought it was. And First and foremost, if we don't have a 100% repeatable grip, that red dot is never going to be in the glass consistently. Man, if we can't grip that pistol 100% of the time the same way, and I'm talking about if we pick it up off a table, if we grab it out of our holster, from concealment, outside the waistband, 4 o'clock, whatever it is, when our two hands meet and throw that pistol up, if we don't grip that gun the same way, we are never going to be able to consistently put that dot in the center of that glass. There is just no way. So what I like to do, what I like to have people do, is a whole lot of simply picking this pistol up and building that grip. So a little tip on how to build the top triangle index is simply this. We draw, we marry. As my hand rolls onto my grip and I build my grip, my perfect grip, as soon as I build my grip and it's built, all right, I'm here, my grip is built, that is my top triangle index point. It's not here. I don't build my grip is built here, and then extend more. I simply, as much as it takes, as far as it takes me to move my hands out while I'm building my grip, as soon as my hands go, just ship and stick into that grip, that's my top triangle. Stop right there. So, what I want you to do is simply that. Break your grip completely off the gun and go to wherever your marry index is. If you chop, like the Judy chop, the Mike Seeklander Judy chop, if you chop and roll, if you rotate your hand like I do and scoop, whatever you do, come back to that index point, put your hand out. So what I'll do is right between my X300 and my trigger guard, my finger rests right there. I come back, I break down off the pistol, my thumbs touch, and I roll my grip on. Thumbs touch, roll my grip on. Thumbs touch, roll my grip on. Thumbs touch, roll my grip on. Dot, 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 dot. Up here, dot. Down here, dot. Up there, dot. Over there, dot. Dot, 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 dot. And I'm coming from a place of complete no grip, grip. Build that top triangle over and over. Grip gets built, stop. Do not go. So many people overextend and do weird shit. They'll build your grip, grip is built, they'll hunch down, put their ears under the, all kinds of weird stuff. Then what we're going to do is about a 50% speed draw that is a perfect draw stroke. Okay, perfect draws, perfect draws, perfect draws. Once we start really consistently putting that gun up there, dot, 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 dot. Once we can consistently do that, start to speed it up. Put that par timer on your little phone app, shot timer. Put that par time at 1.5, then put it at 1.2, then put it at 1. Start slinging that gun up there. Force yourself to build that myelin, to build that muscle memory, to build that whatever the hell term you guys want to use. Force yourself to build that. Repeatable grip, 100% repeatable grip, and repeatable top triangle. The grip gets built, stop. That is the top triangle. Work. Go to work. Go to work. Take her easy.